recording and transcription. Everybody, you let everyone know, included. Okay. Have you been notified that I'm recording?
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
I wonder why Joanne dropped out. Tony, I was asking you how the group went last night. So how was that?
Well, good. I mean, he basically laid out the format of the study and talked about how to get started with it. And it's our first meeting this week from tomorrow. And so we're good to go.
So where did you send me the notes, Greg? I don't see it on here.
Google Doc. It says social media tips something.
Joe, when you were working at the radio, what was the most effective ads that you guys did at the radio? Was there something that really people had more success with than others?
I don't know that there's anything that for me that stands out. Because I did that for a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not sure that. I mean, we did spots for Coit, which were really effective because they were pretty much just saying no, just being natural and saying what they did and all that. I think the best ones are just one-on-one, kind of just talking to somebody,
Did you see you lost your ace pitcher?
Yes, they're going to have to. They're going to have a lot of folks have to make up for him. Suarez did very well last night. I'm hoping Christopher Sanchez does well tonight. But they're going to need, and they're going to need Aaron Nola to step up. He's just coming back.
Right. Yeah, he's been out.
I think y'all just get you a couple of Reds banners to hang up there.
No. I like if the Phillies couldn't win, I wouldn't mind seeing the Reds win, but you got to straight, you've been a fan for over 60 years. You have to kind of stay with it.
Yeah, I know.
If the Reds get lucky, we may play you all the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, they Reds did pretty well against the Phillies the last series that they played. They did very well.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, my older uncle had just passed away, Joe. They put him in a casket with a ball cap on and a drink cooler for the ball team beside him. And
oh wow, okay. With Reds, right?
No, he was a lifelong UK fan.
Oh really? Okay.
It's all Kentucky stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a lot of that too.
I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because I'm trying to figure out why I can't share the screen. I'm trying to figure out why I can't share the okay, so Joey, you're still there?
Yep. Okay, I see that.
But I need to share. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I can see it. I was trying to figure out where I could share sound because I'm going to play a video here. So, I mean, I don't know that anybody else is jumping on right now, I guess. It's almost 5:10.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's a good thing we're recording this because this is going to end up being
But if you get it all recorded, you can send it out.
Send it out, big one.
Right.
Yeah, although I think I'm gonna clean it up a little bit more, because Greg and I were trying to put some last minute things on here. So I think it's gonna be better if we can formally record it. But anyways, so yeah, we're getting ready for Gift for Good Louisville. You guys know that it's September 18th, so it's coming soon.
3 days.
And this is kind of the general outline that we have, so what we're gonna talk about. So you guys can kind of keep in mind what it is we're doing, and just go ahead and get it started here.
Okay. Open in prayer. Dear Lord, bless this meeting and thank those who are here to give of their time and talents. Let us use our time, skills, and talents to our best ability. And with God's blessing, our endeavors be successful in raising funds to help us carry on the work of the Prisoner's Hope, transforming grace one life at a time. May our efforts always bring glory to you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, so as you guys know, we shot the goal up pretty high. So 100,000. So, and I think it's actually, I wanted to put a little what do you call it, a little graph together, but haven't done that yet. But when you think about 70 million and
Was it 60 last year?
no, it was 70 million last year. So
No, I'm talking about Prisoner's Hope.
oh yeah, it was like 34, so, and then it got doubled.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was like 70 technically, close to 70. So anyway, so we do have the $100,000 that we're raising, and we do have matching money, and we're trying to get some more people that actually match the full 200. But Southeast is we've already made a request for them, and they do the same thing all the time. So whenever you raise your money, after you raise a certain amount of money, then you can ask for the full money. So technically, any money that we raise up to, I think it was like 70 that we requested this year. So that's one of them. And then the other thing was Shirley's Way. So they had already technically donated $30,000. So we're already kind of there. So we're just to make it more officially accurate, since Shirley's Way already gave us money, we're gonna see if we can find anybody else that's willing to donate another 30 grand as matching money. So either one person or other people, but so we are trying to put together lots of videos. And Greg, how many videos would you say that we've got scheduled or getting ready to do?
Got 3 scheduled, and then we've got I think 5 more people to schedule. So, and then we've already shot 3.
Okay. So what's our total right now? Tell me what you're talking about.
Total videos?
Yeah, that you've got set up. Oh, like everything. Is it about 10?
We got all of them, be about 10.
Okay, and then Daryl has a few more that he's looking to do. So he was wanting to have like an updated video. Joanne and then her son.
Yeah, we haven't shot any of the staff video yet.
Yeah, we have.
I did not even include those in the total, yeah.
Are you gonna roll those on like Facebook or something, Gus?
Yes.
So Greg is actually setting himself up to be a professional video editor.
There you go. Yeah.
So that he can help clip these down, because we want to do like little reels, highlight certain areas of the videos, certain spots of the videos, and then either put them on YouTube shorts, which are up to 1 minute and 30 seconds, or their Facebook Reels, which I think are still a minute. They might be 90 seconds also. But anyways, the point is that we're trying to highlight certain things that we can put like a video a day, like just keep putting something up that's going to keep reminding people of what's going on. So, and it takes a lot. I think Greg started to see how much one of these videos, how long it takes to put one of these videos once it's edited. But it does get easier once we start creating the template versions of it. So I think as of right now, we're in pretty good shape to start mass producing these videos. And we have quite a bit of footage, but so we're going to go through some of the general overview of what we're doing here. Then we're going to put together some of the tools, because we want to try to make it as effective for you guys as possible. Something that'll make it easier. And the idea is to make it to make it as easy for you to share and not have to do a whole lot of anything else other than letting people know. So as of right now, it's pretty much all on the website, which is the way that I intend to have it.
Now, can you take a link off the website, put it on like your own message or something?
Okay, so we're
Are you able to do that?
So we're yes, absolutely. But well, okay, so let me just show kind of what we're doing because, and I honestly did not have. Okay, so making your own video. You haven't made your own video, but let's just say that you were looking to make your own video.
Mm-hmm.
These are the topics that we had included in the script. And Joe, did you follow this?
Well, I sent. That's why I sent you the script before I did it, because I wanted to make. Yeah, I wanted to make sure it was.
I'd say he did, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, we did look at it and we did conclude that you put it in there. It was a little bit like we had to, it didn't matter. You had kind of changed the order a little bit, but it did cover all this. That's why I'm asking if you had seen this. Did we handed this out in a little flyer on that day of the training? Okay. So, but these were the points. So why me, so share your personal connection with ministry.
Right.
So, the mission moment, like how does your personal experience connect to the mission? And, making it real, obviously, give a tangible example of how to prove you hope that's stuff to you or someone else you know. And then the ask, which, again, Joe, you did follow the stuff. I just wasn't sure if you actually used this to prepare your.
Well, I looked at it. And then I just wrote it the way I wanted to write it. So I didn't have it in front of me, but I did look at it before I wrote what I wrote.
That's what I did too. I looked at the points that we wanted to try to make there.
Okay. So anyways, that's the way that we're doing it. And then we're also going to give people the opportunity to do it on their own, which like Shannon Hill, for instance, she's just had a crazy hectic schedule. So we put some pro video tips in case people want to do it on their own. So we just asked them to follow specifics. There's Joe.
Joe's listening.
Hello, Joe.
Hey,
Are you going to hang out this time?
I'm having computer issues.
Okay.
Can't see your lovely face.
Okay, so we'll just keep on going here. So anyway, so if people are recording their own videos, we just ask that they follow the specs just to try to create a decent video. It's not like we're expecting anybody to have a professionally recorded video, but hopefully improve the odds of the video. So we were just asking for good lighting, professional background, teleprompting in case they do want to use a teleprompter. I set the link on here in case any of you guys want to do this. Joe, I guess you saw this in action, right? That day that you recorded it?
Yeah, I thought I liked it. I'm almost thinking about I ought to put scripts on there and just have it and do it. But yeah, I liked it.
And something that would be good to share right now, because this is being recorded, so we'll share it more than likely with other people. But so if you are into the idea of creating your own script and video and everything like that, you can use AI, which is pretty much what I do with anything, with any of the scripts that I do, is I'll actually put certain bullet points on everything that I want to cover on it. And then I tell it what I'm using the script for. And then I ask it to put together a video script. So many times what it'll do is it'll not just give me the script, but it'll give me scenes for each individual part of the script. And it's actually really cool. So it gives ideas on how to prepare it. And then you get a really well written, really kind of effective, like the I guess the language is very clear and very concise. It usually condenses it, so many times when I write, I find that I end up kind of saying more than I should. Yeah. But it cleans it up really nice and clean, and it's awesome. So then I take that script and I put it into the teleprompter, and then I just read it. And I practice it a few times, and then I just read it. But anyway, so try not to sound like you're reading it. So make yourself sound natural. And then I am asking people to do a landscape recording. In other words, don't turn the phone the long way up and down, but landscape side to side so that we can put it on any TV or anything like that. Good clean sound. And the reason why I put that there is because obviously there's, a lot of people when they record, they might have some background noises or something like that. So, and then smile. We specifically mentioned that because there are some people that have recorded their videos that are not smiling at all. And obviously that's not a good look. So we definitely want to make sure that people are smiling and look happy and stuff. Another thing is don't end abruptly. This is funny, but most people when they're recording their video, they're obviously tense or feel uncomfortable about recording, and they're anxious to end the video. So as soon as the video ends, they either like sigh, exhale, make a noise, or something where they kind of mess up the very ending, because you can't just cut it off as soon as they literally the last word. You can't just cut it off because it looks cut off. So you want to end the video, end your script, and pause, smile, something along those lines, so there can be an actual transition on the video, so the video can end calmly, just like a smooth ending instead of just having to cut it off real quick. So, anyways, and I won't call out any names, but there's a ton of examples of where that happens.
Not you, Joe. You were fine.
Yeah, but that's
Didn't apply to you.
I keep thinking of the fact that this is being recorded, so I need to not call anybody out. But it's just funny. It happens. Like you're recording, and then all of a sudden it's like, or something right as they're ending the video, or they turn around and look at the camera, or sorry, not the camera, but if Greg is saying sitting there or something.
Videographer.
They end and they look at the videographer, and it's like looking at the thing. Anyways, and then if you are looking to do that, then just put your script together and email it to Greg. So Greg at theprisonershow.life, and he'll do the processing. And actually, before I show the example video, I do want to just show the actual page. So I'm gonna kind of go out of order. Actually, I might not even totally follow the slides here at this point, but there is right here. It's this one. This is it. So just so you guys know, everything starts with the homepage. This is theprisonershope.org, which actually links to theprisonershope.life, and everything will always be here. And I'm explaining this for a reason, because as I show you guys this page that we've created for a team already, the day of giving, this will actually change to our Prisoners Hope page that is on the Gift for Good Louisville website, because that's the website that people need to go to donate. Mm-hmm. So right now, though, when you click on this link, it actually takes you to kind of the instructional page that we have together. So it has the video that we updated for this year, some information on the Prisoners Hope. All the information that we're going to communicate for all the superheroes will always be here. So I don't know if you guys followed this, but this is the Join Us virtually link that was joining this meeting. So if we have any other meetings later on, trainings that are video calls, this is always going to be where the video link is. Okay. And any updated videos or anything like that we do, I'll post them here. And then we have that superhero sign up, which I don't know how relevant it'll be still right now, but anyways, there's some information here. And then the videos, we're going to be posting all the current videos here. As of right now, there's 2024 videos, but as we're updating them more and more right now, we're going to get there. So then, again, the day of, we're going to send them to the actual Prisoners Hope page. And this is an up-to-date that I didn't have a chance to do it before today, but all of this is the page for the Prisoners Hope on the Gift for Good Louisville website. So in here is where they'll actually be able to donate. So right now, if you click donate, it just says you know, when the day actually starts. So there's no sense in sharing this page right now because nobody can really do anything with it right now. So,
But they still could go directly to Prisoners Hope webpage to donate if they wanted to, couldn't they?
I mean, as of right now,
Yeah,
they could donate, it just wouldn't go through Give for Good Will.
Yeah.
Come to us. So yeah, if you go to the Prisoners Hope page, there's a donate button here.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so, but anyway, so in this page, that day of, it's gonna have all the updated information. And then when you go down here, you actually see the campaigns that the organization has. And Joe, this is what I wanted to kind of show off with your page, because I did add the Sojourners, and I think you were okay with that, right? With your Bible study?
Yeah, that's what our Bible study. Yes.
Right. So I have your picture on there, and so this is what I'd like to do with. I mean, we have multiple Bible studies that are included. Actually, Daryl and I just made a video earlier for the Strength in Christ group. So we're actually formally inviting them to be part of this. So then, when you go to that page, so again, keep in mind the logistics of this. So the day of the Give for Good Louisville, even if they land on our website, they're going to have to come to this page. So this is the page we will be promoting that day, but they'll see all the different teams that are available so if they want to give to a specific team, they'll be able to find it this way. So once you click on the team page, then we have a page here. Joe, I have no idea if you know what this picture is of, but it was on your guys' website for Southeast Christian Church. So I just copied it and put it in here.
Okay.
Are you
I don't know who those people are, but
okay. So anyway, I just wanted to make it kind of I don't know, familiar to whoever was in the Sojourners team. But now in this, we can update this page as well. So I just copied this from the Southeast description for that Sojourners class, and then other people from your Sojourners team can actually join it this way if they want to create their own link, which is kind of cool. And then here's the actual video for Joe. So this is the video that I'm going to play. You ready, Joe?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, now I can't hear that.
Okay. Let me go back to the tutorial. Oh, that's right. I never clicked share. Hang on here.
He's being selfish. Hey, you are on sharing. It says stop sharing up there.
No, this is the share sound that I want to share. So yeah, it was sharing it, but here's the share sound button, which I just turned on. So let's go back to the screen. Right. You hear it?
Yes. Hi, my name is Joe Fideli, and I've been a volunteer with the Prisoners Hope for over 4 years. And I'd like to ask you to consider giving to the Prisoners Hope on Give for Good Louisville Day, Thursday, September 18th. Why give to the Prisoners Hope? Well, because your money, the money you give to the Prisoners Hope through Give for Good Louisville, is not just a donation. It's an investment. An investment that positively changes a life, changes the life of a family, and makes our community stronger. You can see the stories of changed lives on our website, theprisonershope.org. Let me tell you about the story of my friend Nick. Nick is like a lot of inmates in our prison here in Kentucky. For the last 20 plus years, from his 20s into his 40s, he's been in and out of prison. As soon as he would get out, he'd gravitate toward his old friends and his old lifestyle. That's all he knew. And soon he'd reoffend and land right back in prison. But now, in his 40s, Nick got tired of that vicious cycle.
they wanted a new life. And so he reached out to the Prisoner's Hope and committed to be a part of their program. I became Nick's mentor and coach and encourager. We write each other once a week. We share what's going on in each other's lives, and we pray for each other. Now, both of us are looking forward to the day Nick is paroled. And that's where the real work of the Prisoner's Hope begins. When they're paroled, the Prisoner's Hope provides a transition home, transportation to interviews, helps them get a driver's license, a phone, all the things that we on the outside take for granted. The Prisoner's Hope helps our mentees build a new life in the community, basically from the ground up, because they really don't have anything when they come out of prison. But that's just the physical part of it. The Prisoner's Hope helps our mentees build new relationships away from the influences that led to bad decisions and prison. We train them and counsel them on how to live life in community. We partner with our mentees in helping them become the confident, productive members of the community that all of us want them to be. I'm looking forward to seeing the man Nick is going to be on the outside of those walls and seeing the positive role model he's going to be for his kids. Your financial support of the Prisoner's Hope is not just helping one individual build a new life. It's helping to build a stronger, healthier community, one life at a time. It works. The Prisoner's Hope has helped more than 1,600 prisoners over the past 12 years, and 75% have stayed out of prison. 75%. That's an amazing number of people when you consider that on their own, more than half of parolees will be back behind bars within 3 years. By giving to the Prisoner's Hope, you're keeping people out of prison. And your support affects the next generation too. Because children with family members in prison are more likely to go to prison themselves. And when you help a father or mother stay out of prison through the Prisoner's Hope, you're helping their children grow up with the family support they need to be positive, contributing members of society. So please, make an investment in a life, a family's life and future, and the life and future of our community by giving to the Prisoner's Hope through Give for Good Louisville Day, Thursday, September 18th. For more information, go to theprisonershope.org. Thanks, and God bless you.
How long was that message? Does that seem like I was off long?
It was 5 minutes and something.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 minutes and 5 seconds. So anyway, so that any questions on how this is working? Because this is actually what we hope will. When you were talking about where that number comes from, the 70 million, you're right. There are organizations, so we're hoping that we can get more people that we can create a team for. So Joe, like in this case, obviously you have a Bible study. But like if we have an organization that is willing to do it with their employees or something like that, that would be
That'd be pretty good.
so. And again, the idea is that connect the people that are wanting to join with it.
Mhm.
And then so like one of the ones that I think we could potentially do this with is the Rawlings group. They always have volunteers at the golf event. Well, they have employees in their whole company that already know about this, and they send like 10 to 15 volunteers for the golf event. Well, I mean, those guys can be part of it, and then also spread the word. So the key to this working is the network that is created by sharing the cause through peer-to-peer campaigns like this. So anyways, we just need to keep working on that. And other than that, let's see, we are as well, but let's go back to the presentation real quick. Okay, so then you want to explain this, Greg? The price?
Some are just random draws, some are based on different things. Those ones you see, they're up there for 1,000. Givers. And then the one over there on the greatest 2 minutes, that goes from 7:15 to 7:17 at night. And anybody that gives during that time slot, they just do a random drawing. And they're going to give away a $20,000 prize, a $15,000 prize, and a $5,000 prize. And then there's also on top of these, there's a bunch of companies that just do random drawings throughout the day and give out prizes, but it's not really based on anything in particular.
Yeah, and well, so there's actually a lot of prizes available.
Well, there's a whole bunch of
Like
them.
like
Yeah.
one particular, the year 2 years ago, there were some prizes that we ended up winning a prize that we didn't even really know, specifically what, so we weren't promoting it necessarily, but we ended up winning it because it just so happened that I think it might have been the late night push. I think that's what ended up happening. It was like really late at night, and somebody like donated during that time, and we ended up not just getting that donation, but we ended up getting an extra prize too. And we're like, where the heck did that money come from? So anyway, so I think from our end, we will promote like all the prizes, just so people are kind of aware of them. But we're specifically going to promote like these ones. So Greg had kind of picked out certain ones to focus on. So he was talking about doing the
It's best, since it's based on numbers, it's best if you can concentrate your prizes during a couple time slots a day, get a better chance of qualifying.
So, and during that day, we are also going to have a Facebook Live. So we'll be having people here. We'll be having Facebook Lives, kind of promoting this kind of stuff, so that hopefully people are seeing it on social media and letting them know what's up and coming that day. So,
Yeah, I was curious about with all these different things like this, how strategic we want to be about
That's the thing. That's why you try to pick a couple slots that will go for, rather than have people give throughout the day. You can concentrate on a couple slots, and based on numbers, you stand a better chance of winning. And 7-17.
Okay. Oh, no, Logan said he was.
Drawings, but you. There.
My super sick. I don't really want to have to call him to work. I'm gonna take this for now.
for a second. Anyways, so Jay still here? Joe Fideli, do you still hear us?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so I'll take this out for a second. So so we're gonna be having that Facebook Live with a bunch of different things. Let me see if I can pull up the actual sheet. So that's February. Okay, this is it. Okay, so we're gonna let different tools for each individual. So like for instance, this card, this is a paper postcard. So we're going to be making them. We already kind of have templates from the Gift for Good Louisville, but there's nothing on the backside. So we're going to try to make these cards we're going to make these cards. On one side, the Gift for Good Louisville on the other side. So it's just a little card you can hand out. And then we're going to put a QR code. I'm not sure which QR code we'll put on there, but obviously it'll probably be the prisoner Prisoner's Hope page.
Yeah,
Because then what'll end up happening is if we have that page listed, then that will be on here. So this is the page that they would come to, the main page. But then as they scroll down, they'll see your campaign. So whatever campaign is, they can that now, and then they can just donate directly to that particular group. And there's actually awards for each team too. So if you click on here, this is going to keep track of the activity that particular team. And we internally will try to compensate the team, whoever's the most active and all that kind of stuff. But there's also prizes through the Give for Good Louisville for each individual for teams too. So anyways, just things to keep in mind. And then going back to so we're going to try to give you guys tools. So this is not only going to be a paper version, but we'll make a digital graphic as well. So if you want to text it, if you want to put it on your Facebook, if you want to put it on, create pieces for that. And then obviously the day of giving, we'll have some graphics that are set up for that too. So you guys could all share this on through your guys's, and it doesn't have to be all social media. So if social media, that's fine. You can text somebody. I mean, there's different ways that you can communicate. You can email if you want.
Yeah.
And then, so we were talking about the prizes. We do have emails that are going to be going out. So we have templates, not just for us as an organization, but we could give templates to you guys. You guys can share it as well. And these are obviously like email templates, but all of these can be used on social media as well. So you don't have to make it that long, but I mean, you can create a just kind of worded for the fact that you're promoting this.
Yeah.
And then there's the week of templates. There's the day of templates. And to thank you, the guide, which giving that to me, Greg. Yeah, here.
Media tips.
Yeah. So here, we want to talk about that real quick, Greg.
Well, this is thing for a 2-minute script, and it just goes through there and times it out and tells you. It's just an example of what you could use for a script for 2 minutes.
Oh, so this is like a video, or what are you talking about?
It could be used for a video, yes. It's a script that could be used for a video.
Okay. Why don't you read it real quick, just so we hear what it sounds like.
I want to talk to you about something I've been thinking about a lot lately. Second chances. It's a powerful idea and one that's easy to believe in. But what does a second chance really look like for someone who has been incarcerated? The reality is, it's incredibly difficult. Many people get out of prison and struggle to find a job or a place to live. Without that stability, it's easy to fall back in old patterns. This isn't just a personal struggle, it affects our entire community. I don't have a personal connection to the justice system, but I recently learned about an organization called the Prisoner's Hope, and their mission just blew me away. Prisoner's Hope is all about that crucial support system. They give people the tools they need to rebuild their lives from the ground up. They're helping individuals with job training, finding stable housing, and connecting them with mentors who can guide them. It's not just about charity, it's about empowerment. It's about giving dignity and resources they need to become contributing members of society once again. This work is what helps break the cycle of recidivism. Chance our life around. If this message resonates with you, you're looking for a powerful way to make a difference, please visit the prisonershope.life website and check out Give for Good Louisville, a one-day online mega donation on September 18th, 2025. Your gift can make all the difference. Thank you for listening.
Fantastic, good job there, Greg. So,
I think he's read it a few times.
Actually, I haven't.
Yeah.
Maybe once.
anyway, so
Now, do you want them to visit the prisonershope.life, or do you want to direct them to .org? Because we've been talking about .org.
Yeah, so the .org is just a forwarding link. The .life is actually the website. So for branding purposes, yes, I prefer the .org, but but the actual website is .life as of right now. We do want to change it eventually, but
Can we make both of those accessible through Giving for Good Louisville? Or not?
they're both accessible. I mean, just send one or the other. I mean, I usually just tell people the .org
to the same place.
Yeah, so so the .org just forwards you to the .life for people when we can't.
Good.
But yeah, so then the only other thing is Q&A. Do you guys have any questions? We can see if we have any answers. And Joanne, I don't know if you realize this or if you're still there, but I muted you because there was some talking going on. So if you do have any questions, you can unmute yourself. Oh, no, she's there.
So then you're gonna put it on the Prisoner's Hope, our videos on the Prisoner's Hope website, right?
Yeah, they will be.
And how do we get them onto like our Facebook page?
We will probably email links to the individual people with a link to the video after we get done editing it. You can just take that link and post it to your Facebook page and just put a personal message with it, encouraging everybody to follow us on Facebook and the website, and encouraging them to keep up with all the tips and directions that we'll have on the website, showing them what to do and how to go about giving.
So the video will not be on our Facebook page.
Yes. No, not automatically. No, you will post it to your Facebook.
You can post on your page.
You will post it to your Facebook page.
Okay.
Actually, I wonder if, okay, so I'm thinking about this, Joanne, as you're talking, because, like, for instance, it's actually better to upload a video directly to Facebook. So I wonder if I upload the original videos directly into Facebook, then you can share that post. So it would go to the Prisoner's Hope as your video. That way people will see it on the Prisoner's Hope, but then you can just go to the Prisoner's Hope post
That's true.
and share it
Basically.
to your.
Yeah, basically pull it off, put it on your personal one,
And
your own message.
For Facebook, technically that works better than having a link to a YouTube video. So right now,
Yeah, that's the easy way to do it.
Yeah.
so right now the ones that are on website, wherever it is. Let's see. Okay, so on our website, when you scroll down here, all the videos are going to be here, but these videos are actually on YouTube.
Yeah, right.
So you could share these on Facebook, but it actually doesn't, logistically speaking, on Facebook itself, because it's another platform, because it's YouTube, they actually don't favor those videos as much. And it doesn't show the thumbprint and all that kind of stuff. It's actually kind of a negative thing. I think they do it on purpose because they want you to share videos directly on the Facebook platform. So that's why. So that's why I'm saying if I put those on the Prisoner's Hope website, I mean on the Facebook page, on the Prisoner's Hope Facebook page, then you can just share that post on your individual.
I think that's the best way to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, good question, John. Thanks for asking that. Yeah, and the other thing is that I was saying is that I don't know if Joanne, if you were on here when I was showing this page for Joe Fidelli, but everybody should have a campaign. So if you're a superhero, you should have a campaign, and it'll end up showing up right here. And this is the Prisoner's Hope Give for Good Louisville page. So then once you click on this team, which in this case it's the Sojourners for Joe Fideli, his video is on here. And this is a video from YouTube. And the reason why I do it this way is because it embeds directly on the website. So I can play the video right off of here without having to go to YouTube. And that's why I do it that way. Because it gives me the ability to embed it directly on the page. And this is going to be the active page for the day of giving. So Joe, when you send people here, when they click donate on here, it's going to go directly into your team for the Prisoner's Hope, but it's going through your team. That's how they track the activity of what each team is doing. So ultimately, Joanne, I think you've seen this before in the previous years, is that some people will go just to the Prisoner's Hope and just give directly on the Prisoner's Hope page, which is this one. So this is the general Prisoner's Hope page on the Give for Good website. And they can click right here and donate, and it'll still come to us, but then the individual person, the superhero, won't get any credit for that.
Right.
Well, I understand that, but
Well, as long as we get some donations, I don't care who gets credit for it.
right, but it's not really credit. It's about you leveraging. So people are more likely going to like say like, oh, hey, there's my buddy Fred, I guess in this case. So my buddy Fred, I'm gonna go ahead and donate because he did it. So then you would want to have your own page, so they know that that's you. They might not know a ton about the Prisoner's Hope, but they know Fred.
Yeah.
So then they would give that one.
So how do they find the Sojourners page on the Prisoner's Hope? How do they find that?
Okay, well, it depends on what you're asking by the Prisoner's Hope. so if you're asking about the website, this is the main website for us. And on the day of giving, this link, I'm going to turn, actually probably the night before, I'm going to turn it into, when they click on here, it's no longer going to take you here. It's going to take you to this Prisoner's Hope page, which is the Give for Good Louisville Prisoner's Hope page. So then as they scroll down, that's when they see about the Prisoner's Hope, and then they see the campaigns that are supporting this organization. That's where they find yours. Now, if you want to share yours directly, then you can share it through this link here.
Okay.
And I can make QR for you guys and everything like that. Like if you have ways to share it that way, then we can, by all means, we can do it that way too. So another thing, which I guess I didn't cover on here, there are posters that I'm willing to make for all the organizations. So, what's that? I mean, they have all these different graphics tools. So one of them is a poster, printables. Okay, so this is 11 by 17 poster. I can do this without, I mean, at least I can customize it for your team. And I can put a QR code so that you can directly put this in the Sojourners class the day of, or, well, not the day of, obviously, but like the week before or whatever. We can also make stickers or, other little things that we can do with a QR code directly to your page if you want to promote it that way. And we can do this all in-house.
Scroll up to that one that like save the date. Can you do that? Like we can start promoting it on our Facebook page now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we can. Yes, we definitely can do that. And Greg and I we're starting to work on this, but we just ran out of minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, so we literally, I mean, if you guys have ideas, I mean, another idea that I had thought about early on, and I mean, I'm still willing to do it, but we just need more time technically. But and then it doesn't mean that it has to be our time, but I'd like to make shirts too. I mean, would you guys be willing to wear shirts for the Give for Good Louisville with a QR code that sends them to this information?
Yeah, but we got 3 weeks. We got 3 weeks before this day.
Right.
So we're gonna do half this stuff. We need to be turning out some stuff.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So it's not just something we have for a day or two there. It'd be nice if we had all this stuff for a couple of weeks. I mean, particularly us guys, in big Sunday school classes or big church classes and stuff. If we had some of the stuff just to give out to people, might make a difference.
Well, let's shoot for it by the end of the week. You can have that stuff. And if you're talking specifically about church, then you can.
Just like the cards you're talking about, or just the card or something to give them. Say, look, this is, this is the day. This is what we're doing.
Well, one of the other things is we're trying to get people to sign up, but there really haven't been a whole lot of people signing up. So I guess we need to reach out more on a personal basis, I guess. And then a lot of people are feeling apprehensive about the videos for some reason. A lot of people don't want to put the videos.
I don't mind, but I don't think that I make a good video. I don't think that my voice is a good voice for a video. It just did, I don't know.
Everybody says, I always say, everybody has a better voice than I have, so that's no reason.
And technically, you don't need a video to promote. So technically, you don't need it. It just makes it better.
Yeah, you can always just post your story on Facebook.
I've already done that.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did it about a week ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why I'd like to have one that save the dates so that I can put that on there and just write a little bit so they can just kind of be prepared for that day.
Yeah.
You're not getting out of making a video, Joe.
I am going to make a video. I'm trying to find my costume.
Well,
You're going all out. I was actually talking to my wife about us doing a video with ninjas. Somebody had brought up something about ninjas. So when I was a kid, I used to take the shirts, you stick it on your head and you make it to where the neck is around your eye. And because the sleeves are here, you can tie it and it looks kind of like a ninja outfit. But the other day I brought in some nunchucks because Daryl had been saying something about he knew how to use nunchucks or whatever. So I brought them in and I'm like, you know what? I could do that. I could have my wife have a ninja mask. I can have a ninja mask and we can be doing the nunchucks. So anyways.
Your wife actually reminded me of the parents from Spy Kids.
Anyways, yeah, Joanne, just think about whatever it is you want to do creatively. We'll get it set up. Daryl wanted to do something with him flying. So with the green screen, we can set him up to do it. So anyways, great. Any other ideas or questions?
well, what's our next step? I mean, I put something on Facebook. I put a kind of an abbreviated version of the video, not in video form, but in print form, and just wondered what the next step is after that.
Well, the biggest thing about the save the date, obviously, is to just keep people informed that it's coming. But really, the biggest, in my opinion, the biggest communication has to be like the week before. Not that we shouldn't be doing things before, but like that week before, that way they know not to miss that day. So the more things that we can do on that first week, but really the biggest thing is making sure that we have the right materials for you. So if you are going to be promoting it throughout like church or stuff like that, then by all means we'll get the cards made for you guys.
Okay.
So
Well, for Joe, we've got his video edited, so we can put it on Facebook and he can grab it and put it on his Facebook.
it's on the website right now, so you can use the YouTube one if you want. But yeah, I'll load it up on Facebook as well, and you can share it directly from there on Facebook.
Okay.
Joe, what I was going to do is the one that I've written is I was going to go back in and repost it once a week, just so it comes back up again.
Okay.
In front of people again. But that's kind of what I do with the written one. Just to because if you post it again, and it'll pop up again,
Making sure it's fighting against the ants on Facebook.
Yeah, more and more people see it, I think.
Well, and there's other codes that you can put on Facebook specifically. So like if you use the pound sign and the word highlight, which I did one last year to let people know how to do that. I don't remember if it was a graphic or if it was a video that I made. But anyways, I'll have to pull it up.
What does that do to it, Gus? I've forgotten.
So highlight, when you post when you make a post on your account, obviously, when you do that, and you put pound highlight, it will actually, I think it's at highlight. It'll send a notification to every single one of your friends saying that you would like for them to see the post. So it doesn't just show up on your feed. I mean, yes, it shows up on your feed. Yes, it may show up on their feed because they're friends with you. But if when you do the highlight, they get an actual notification saying you'd like for them to check something out.
So,
Yeah, I'll use that.
so how do you do that on that post?
You just put the at symbol and then highlight.
The at
The word
symbol
highlight.
and the word highlight.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I made a graphic of that. I'll dig it up and I'll send it to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, as you guys think through this, do you guys come up with any ideas, anything that might make sense? I mean, obviously we're willing to do whatever to make this successful. So if there's good ideas, we'll implement them. And if you guys have any cool shirt ideas, I mean, honestly, making a shirt is a very low cost to potentially get the word out. So people are actually wearing the shirt and going out and about or whatever. Like just as an example, but if you were to wear it to church, a lot of people would potentially see it. And if we have a QR code on there, they can scan the QR code or whatever, just take the date or something like that. A lot of
You make me a t-shirt, I'll wear it, church. I'll wear it.
Yeah.
and we just need to know your sizes. Like, yeah, we're good. We can totally do that. Yeah, absolutely.
What about some kind of superhero?
Awesome.
Not costume, but I mean, we've kind of stayed along that vein a little bit. I don't know, something on a t-shirt, like, I don't know if you want to use Superman or some other character, I don't know, but
A recognizable thing.
yeah, something that people would see and immediately they would recognize something about it,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like the superhero S, you mean? To catch
Yeah,
people's attention.
anything like that, Gus, it just draw people's attention to it, so.
I run the wheel things there.
Well, I mean, I can tweak it so that it's not a copyright issue, but yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying. Like we could actually make it say like super, like the S, but then like maybe put, I don't know, the Prisoner of Hope logo in the inside or something like that. So it looks a little different. The Prisoner of Hope isn't the highlight, but it's the S. But it'll capture people's attention, and then something on the back that says something about save the date or
TPH.
And I mean, this could be a little bit more involved, but as long as we follow a certain type of template, we could make it more customized too. Because when I send it out to get the transfer, it literally, I mean, whatever I send them to print, it'll print. So it doesn't matter whether it's not repetitive or it is.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do that. I mean, if you guys have something really
I don't know,
specific,
you guys do more of that than the rest of us. You kind of know about what works best and all, so.
I think we should do it. Because again, especially if we're going to church,
Yeah.
and a lot of people are going to see it, and if they're willing to ask you, that's basically the way it all works. It's just to capture people's attention. It's an attention getter for them to ask me, "What's this? What are you? What are you?"
Well, if we had those cards too, somebody asked us something, look, this tells you all about it.
Exactly. That's perfect. Well, shoot, yeah, we'll shoot for. It's only Monday, so we'll shoot try by the end of the week. Joe, would you like a shirt? Joe and Joanne?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it. What size are you?
2X.
2X. Joe, are you in a large?
I do a large, yeah.
We'll get a list of them. I mean, that's not a problem, actually. I think we have shirts now. So we can put stuff up.
Yes, we do.
Sounds good. If you guys have any other ideas, just keep us posted. Joanne, you have any other questions?
Paging Joanne.
Joanne.
Who's Joanne?
All right, well, we're good. We're at an hour, so Rick, would you mind closing us out?
Father, thank you for bringing us together and pray that you would give us wisdom and just help us to be successful in our campaign. I pray that you would bless it, Lord. Just draw people to contribute, Lord. I just ask you to do that. And Lord, we just pray for continued ministry. Just lead and guide us. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Thank you all.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I just want to let you know about tomorrow. I'm taking Penny to a follow-up appointment. She'll probably get less of a cast on her arm. They'll probably put a brace on it. And I wanted to let you know I won't be able to be at our meeting tomorrow.
Well, how about for the sake of Give for Good Louisville, if we just not meet because we have a ton of things to do, but also this week is the family forum over
Okay.
there. So we're not having 3:30 at baptism.
Okay.
So I think we're good.
Okay, cool.
Thank you for letting us know.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll see you guys.
All right.
Thanks.
See you later.
Have a good one, John.